Hello, welcome to lesson number 4. Before you experience a couple of different types of meditation, I want to share with you some common misperceptions. So these are some things just to watch out for as you are meditating. These are really, really common. I've helped many people to start a mindfulness or meditation practice. These are the things that come up time and time again. These are the challenges that people come back to me and say, hey, I need some help with this. So this is really valuable what I'm sharing with you now, and this will help you to have a good meditation practice when we start very soon. So the first one is this, and if you have already tried meditating, then this may look quite familiar. My mind keeps wandering. I'm doing it wrong. I should say wandering with an A there, but wandering also works. So my mind keeps wandering off. I'm doing it wrong. I'm sure you've noticed that your attention is constantly being pulled from one thing to the next. This is the nature of the mind, the monkey mind, as the Buddhists call it. We're going from one thing to the next. We're focusing on what the person is saying in front of us, and then we're thinking, oh, I'm hungry. I should order a pizza. And then the phone goes off and we go, oh, I should reply to that message. Oh, I'll go check Facebook. I'll go check social media. So it's no surprise that when we set ourselves down to meditate or we take a moment to be mindful, it's really no surprise that our mind is any different. However, this is true. If you notice your mind wandering or wondering, then you're doing it right. If you are aware enough to notice that your mind is distracted, that actually means that you're meditating correctly. Because remember, this is all about paying attention. It's all about focusing. So what we need to do is when you notice that your mind has wandered off down a rabbit hole, when you notice that you're no longer focusing on your breath, when that's your intention, you have to be very gentle with yourself and very gently move it back to your breath. And then something else will pop up. You'll get distracted. There may be a noise outside and you think, I wonder who that could be. I wonder what that noise is. So you notice that. And then again, you very gently bring it back. And it's a bit like, imagine or think about it this way. It's a bit like you're riding a wild horse and you want this horse just to walk in a straight line. So you're there walking along, except this horse is not trained yet. It wants to go off. It wants to run off into the fields. It wants to find other horses. It wants to eat apples. When this horse starts to steer off, you have to very gently lead it back. So I hope that metaphor is helpful. But the truth is this, your mind is going to wander. It is going to think, remember, judge. You might have a thought that say, hey, am I doing this right? Or it might go, oh, I'm amazing. I feel so peaceful. I feel so calm. I'm doing this perfectly. This is amazing. I'm going to keep this up. That's still a thought. But if you notice that thought, if you focus on that thought and then bring your attention back to what you're focusing on, if that's your breath. Okay. So the truth is you're not doing it wrong. If you start to think, you're aware of that. If you're aware of that, then you're actually getting this thing right. Meditation, mindfulness, it's just about paying attention. So that's the first common misperception. And apologies for the spelling mistake there. Should say wandering with an A. So meditation is about feeling calm. Sometimes people can feel disappointed having done a 5 or 10 minute meditation. They don't feel much different. Maybe they're expecting to feel calm or to feel peaceful. The truth is, the goal of meditation, there isn't really a goal. But if there were a goal, the goal of meditation is simply about being aware of your experience. So a successful meditation, if you're feeling tired or stressed, is not to suddenly feel calm and peaceful. It's just to be aware that you're feeling tired or stressed. And it's just this awareness that you are aiming at. It's just about being aware of your experience. That isn't to say that you will not feel calm. If you meditate and if you sit still and you focus on your breathing, you may very well feel calm. But if you make that a goal, you may distract yourself. You may lessen your chances of feeling calm. So some meditations will be guided. So later on, you may try a guided meditation, which I've recorded. And it's a guided meditation to feel calm. So that is sort of the goal, but really it's about being attention. It's about following the words. Okay. So meditation is simply about being aware of your experience. Know that there's no good or correct meditation. There's no bad meditation. There's a saying which is the only bad meditation is the one that you don't do. Okay, so if you've sat down or if you've laid down for 5-10 minutes and you've tried your best, that's a successful meditation. Okay, there's no real goal with this. So the third common misperception is that meditation is about stopping your thoughts. Again, the truth is meditation is about observing your thoughts. That's not to say that sometimes when you're meditating or you're being mindful that you'll have this little pause or this break in your thinking. That can happen. And sometimes that can last for quite a while. You may notice periods where there's no thought. There's this emptiness. And that may feel quite nice. But that's not the aim. That's not the goal of meditation. It's just about observing your thoughts or observing your lack of thoughts. Problems can happen when we go into a meditation expecting to feel calm or expecting to stop our thoughts, because then we feel disappointed. And then we start to have thoughts about how this is not working or about how rubbish we are. And you can begin to see how that isn't helpful, because we're going to add more thinking to the mix, which gives us less of a chance at observing our thoughts if our mind becomes busier and busier. So it's just about observing. It's just about slowing down. Okay. So I hope that is helpful. Next up, you're going to be experiencing 5 different types of meditation. These videos are going to be short, and I'll guide you through at the beginning how each of these meditations can be experienced best. Okay, I'll see you there. Thank you.